My name is Tolu. I sell roasted yam by the roadside in a small village not far from the school. Every morning, I wake up early. I start my fire, peel my yam, cut it and place it on the wire rack. I sit and wait for the sun to rise and for people to pass. Some people just walk by, some buy quietly, some talk too much. But one morning, a man stopped. He looked new, tall, with glasses and a small bag. He smiled at me. "Good morning," he said. "Good morning, sir," I replied. "I'll try your yam today." I gave him a hot piece wrapped in brown paper. He took a bite and closed his eyes. "Delicious," he said. "Very soft." I smiled. "You're new here?" "Yes," he said. "I'm the new English teacher at the school. My name is Mr. Bayo." That was the beginning. After that day, Mr. Bayo came every morning, always the same, one piece of roasted yam, sometimes with pepper sauce, sometimes plain. He would eat slowly, standing under the tree beside my stall. Then he would talk. "How do you make it taste this good?" he asked. "What do you do after selling? Did you go to school before?" At first I answered him like a customer, but he was kind, gentle. His voice was soft, and he listened to everything I said. I told him I stopped school after JSS 3. My mother fell sick and I had to help at home. He said, "You're smart, Tolu. You speak well. You should go back to school one day." Nobody had ever said that to me. One afternoon he came later than usual. School had closed. My fire was almost out. I was sweeping when he arrived. "Can I sit for a while?" he asked. I nodded. He sat on the bench beside me. We talked for almost an hour. He told me about Lagos, about his students, about his dreams. Then he touched my hand. "I like being here," he said. "With you." I didn't move. My heart beat fast. He came closer. "Can I kiss you?" he whispered. I didn't say anything. He kissed me. Just a soft, small kiss. But everything changed after that. After that day, he came not just for yam, but for me. When people were gone and the road was quiet, he stayed longer. We would sit behind the stall, under the tree. He would hold my face. I would rest on his shoulder. Sometimes we kissed. Sometimes his hand moved down my back. I didn't stop him. It felt like love. He said I was beautiful. He said he felt peace when he was with me. I believed every word. One evening he whispered, "If I wasn't a teacher, I'd marry you." I smiled. "Even as a teacher you can." He laughed, but his eyes didn't laugh. There was something he wasn't telling me. But I didn't ask. One Friday afternoon, I had just packed my leftover yam and was pouring water on the fire when I saw something strange. A car. A small black one. It stopped by the school gate. From it came a woman, tall, fair, wearing big sunglasses and high shoes. She carried a shiny bag. She looked like someone from a magazine. I watched her walk through the gate and stop by the staff room. My chest felt tight. Later that evening, Mr. Bayo didn't come. Not the next day either. On the third day, I asked one of the students, "Where is the new teacher?" They said, "He's around." His wife came to visit him from Lagos. Wife. The word hit me like fire. I sat on the bench beside my yam. My hands were still. The fire slowly died. My body felt cold. I couldn't believe it. The next week he came back to my stall. He smiled, but the smile was small. His eyes looked tired. "Tolu," he said, "I'm sorry." I didn't reply. He looked around. No one was near. "She just came for a few weeks. Things are not good between us. We live far apart." "You have a wife," I said slowly. "You never told me." "I didn't lie," he said. "I just didn't want to lose what we had." I laughed, but it felt dry. "What do we have, sir?" He didn't answer. "I still care about you," he said softly. I looked away. "Please don't come here again." After that, he stopped coming. For weeks, I sold my yam in silence. I didn't cry, but my heart was heavy. Each morning I looked at the school gate, but I didn't see him again. The fire I used to light with joy now felt like work. I missed his voice, his hands, his words, but I knew it was finished. Then one morning I felt strange. My stomach was tight. I hadn't seen my period in 2 months. My breasts were heavy. I was always tired. I went to the small clinic near the market. The nurse did a test. Then she looked at me and said, "You are pregnant." I didn't speak. I walked out slowly. I went back to my yam store and sat beside the firewood. My eyes were dry. My heart was loud. People walked by. Some greeted me. Some bought yam. But I didn't hear them. I was thinking about him, about the baby in my belly. Soon the village started to notice. My body changed. My face grew rounder. My stomach started to show. I didn't say anything, but the whispers began. "She's not married. It must be that new teacher. He has a wife in Lagos." Oh. I didn't answer. I didn't fight. I just kept quiet. I sold my yam. I went home. One afternoon, I saw him on a motorbike. He passed by quickly. Our eyes met for 1 second. He didn't stop. He didn't wave. He just kept going. That night I cried, not because of the baby, not because of the shame, but because I gave my heart to a man who left me behind. When the tears stopped, I touched my belly. I whispered, "You didn't ask to come, but you are mine, and I will protect you." The next day, I swept my stall. I lit my fire. I roasted my yam. I didn't look toward the school again. I didn't wait for his voice. I stood up because I was no longer just Tolu the yam seller. I was Tolu the mother, Tolu the woman who learned that love is not in sweet words or soft hands. It is in truth, in staying. And if a man cannot stay, he does not deserve my fire.